Welcome to Modern Musings, conversations with the maiden, mother, and crone, looking at ourselves and the world through the lens of the 21st century. Hello and welcome back. I'm your hostess, Kristen, and I'm here with my co-hosts, Amber and Cindy.
Hello.
Hello.
And today our topic is the upcoming holiday that you all very well may know. We have Mother's Day coming up this weekend and then Father's Day next month. So we thought we would take a moment today to, talk about our Mother's Day and Father's Day traditions and what those mean to us.
Yay.
So I guess we can start off with Mother's Day because that's the one that's coming up next. It's literally this weekend.
Yeah.
And I know that, normally Mom and I would plan out Mother's Day and kind of decide, what we're going to do. And I haven't really been feeling like it this year, to be honest. I mean, this will be my first year without Raina, for Mother's Day, which ironically, the first Mother's Day that I had her as my stepdaughter, she wasn't there for either because of COVID.
Right. Right.
And it was funny because the other day I was just looking at something on my tack board because I was like cleaning something out, a couple years ago. And in her room, I was like, going through like the old school papers and stuff. And I had bought her like a day planner, to help her learn, day planning. Because I learned how to use a day planner when I was in 4th grade so that I could put my homework down in it and stuff. And so I got her one, and it was really cute because, she had left it at the house during COVID because she was over at her grandparents' house for spring break whenever the lockdown happened. So she ended up staying there for forever. And so she didn't use her day planner like the whole year. And so I was just taking the papers out because it was a happy planner. And so I was just going to save the discs, and I got to the Mother's Day page and I saw she had wrote on the calendar on Mother's Day. She wrote, "Give card and say I love."
Oh,
I know. And I was like, oh, that's the cutest thing ever in the world. So I saved that piece of paper from
Oh my gosh, yes.
because to me, that was like the gift,
That
was really special. So,
absolutely.
I didn't get a Mother's Day card or anything from her because she wasn't with me on Mother's Day, but I got that. So,
yeah.
It was after the fact, but it was like, oh, that's so sweet.
That's a gift you'll have forever.
Yeah,
so,
I have it on my tack board.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, like this year, I'm kind of like, I want to skip it. I'm not feeling it. It's kind of like last year we kind of skipped Father's Day, in a sense. I mean, we still celebrated it, but
yeah,
it was
hard.
different.
It was hard.
Yeah.
It's really funny to me, and this goes back a long, long way. My dad always celebrated my mother for Mother's Day. It might have been a small gesture, but he would always get a little something for her. He honored her. And then when I became a mother, he started doing the same for me. He would buy me like a plant or a flower or something, just something small, just to remind me that he acknowledges that I was a mother, And so I was used to getting, small tokens of Mother's Day. And whenever Mark and I got married, got together, he didn't get me anything for Mother's Day. And he said, well, I mean, we had a discussion about it. So it was kind of a twofold discussion. One, Kristen was like 4 years old when we got married. So it's not like Kristen at that time could have autonomously decided to get me a Mother's Day gift and take care of that, right? So a child has to have a parent to do that for them. But also because of the way that my dad celebrated, my husband said, well, you're not my mother. Why would I buy you anything for Mother's Day? And I said, well, it's not your Mother's Day. That's not the name of the holiday, your Mother's Day or my Mother's Day. It's Mother's Day. So it's a celebration of mothers, all mothers, whether they're your mother or a mother of your child or the mother of the person that you love. So for Mother's Day, I would celebrate my mother-in-law. I celebrate my daughter. And I feel like that's the way it should be. If you should be celebrating everyone who is a mother. And it doesn't have to be some grand gesture or anything. Like I said, it could be a card. It could be, buy a flower, a bouquet, or a little potted plant at the grocery store or something, or a cute little dish that you saw at a garage sale. It doesn't really matter what the gift is. It's the thought that comes with that gift. Just like, the thought of taking your child to go shop for something for their mother, for Mother's Day. And my husband, he did learn, and he would take my son and my daughter, to go pick things out for me. And they always picked out some of them. I still have some of those things. Witness the little bottle of the little office desk set up there that has Coca-Cola bottles in it. It's like a pencil sharpener and some matte pencils, and I think there's maybe an eraser and a highlighter, and so all the little caps off the bottles come apart and there's stuff in them, paper clips and whatever. I still have that. I have a coffee mug that had Coca-Cola on it. That was one of those gifts, But we also ran into the problem of, like, maybe the next year my husband brought me Mother's Day, and we had to have a discussion about that one too, because what he bought me was a set of Pyrex bowls. Now, they were really cute Pyrex bowls. I loved them. They were like these pretty little spring pastel colors. I wish I still had them, but they all got broken. But the whole reason that he bought me the Pyrex bowls was because he decided to use one as one of my existing Pyrex bowls for the dog's water, and he broke it. So it was a replacement of something that he broke as a gift. And I was like, no.
Well, then.
No.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Yes. Travis did the same thing.
You don't give a gift of something that they need to use to clean the house or take care of your messes, or whatever. And it should be something personal to them, not something that you want.
Right. Travis broke one of my pans. Like, he broke the handle off. And it was either my birthday or Valentine's Day. He gave me
a new one,
a new pan, and I was like,
"That's
wow.
so romantic
for my birthday, or whatever." Yeah.
So we had to have a little There was a little learning curve there, but then my husband became a very thoughtful and very loving gift giver on those days, and we kind of. I did a lot of things for him too. I bought him barbecue grills multiple times, I think. And, just different things that I felt like he would really enjoy. And I think he did. So, because those were things he enjoyed doing. So.
What about you, Amber? What'd you do for your parents for Mother's Day and Father's Day?
Well, typically, my dad and I would take my mom for Mother's Day. We would take her out to her favorite restaurant, Red Lobster. We always ate there twice a year, her birthday and Mother's Day.
Which actually coincide on the opposite end of the year, huh?
Yeah. And then Father's Day, we would go to Olive Garden because that was my dad's favorite restaurant. And we would do that twice a year.
Yeah, see, Mark always wanted to cook for me. Mark was a great cook, and that was his thing. He always he would get up and make me breakfast a lot of time. Like when the kids were little, they would bring me, breakfast in bed or whatever. Or it would be, come wake up, I've got breakfast for you, And then And then for dinner, he would always do me like Thai food or something like that, or steaks or something really nice. And then for him, because I hate cooking,
My dad didn't cook.
I did do cooking sometimes, but more often than not, I would, suggest we go out for something that he really liked, like Thai food or fish. Mark loved fish, so we would go to a fish restaurant a lot, and stuff like that. So that was what we did. But yeah, last year we did not do anything for Father's Day, and it was kind of sad. I don't know. I kind of wished that I had, but I don't know what I would have done, So it just timing didn't work right, I guess. And Kristen wanted to spend Father's Day with Travis and Raina, and Travis wanted to spend some time with his dad, so
Yep.
so there was that also, So we didn't do that, but I did go see my mom and take her some stuff for Mother's Day. I don't think I went on Mother's Day. What did we do for Mother's Day last year?
You went over to my house, remember?
Oh,
Travis
that's right.
made us dinner. We had
Travis made us dinner.
Mhm.
We had Mother's Day at your house. That's
Yep.
right.
dinner
was
and
really good.
cocktails.
Yeah. That was really good and really nice for a change. Something different. And I went to see my mom, and I took her. She likes to get. She lives in a nursing home now because of her dementia, but she loves stuffed animals, and she loves little toys that like little wind up toys and things like that. And her favorite thing to do is word search puzzles. So like the where they're the word
A grid of letters, and you look
grid
for
of
the
letters.
words.
Yes, and she loves those. So I always buy her a whole stack of those to keep her busy, so she won't drive the nursing home staff crazy trying to get puzzles to do. So, and she's always happy with that. And Reese's Cups, because she loves Reese's Cups. So, yeah.
I think that's really like the most important part. I mean, it's, honor thy father and thy mother.
Mm-hmm.
Just honoring them and
Well, not just your brother and mother too.
all
I mean,
of them. Yeah.
yeah, because being a parent is a challenge, even on the good days. It
Wouldn't be here without them.
well,
Literally.
this is true, but it's a lot of work to raise kids, and just recognizing the effort that goes into raising them well, which not everyone does. So recognizing the people who do, I think that's important. So
Yeah, I like just remembering that there's lots of other mothers, like your friends' moms, and
yeah,
and stuff like that.
and
too.
and it's good to remember the people who don't have mothers anymore too, because sometimes that day is particularly, or fathers, particularly challenging for them to know that they don't have their father or their spouse to celebrate with anymore,
Mhm.
because it can be really sad, and it's
Yeah.
kind of good to acknowledge
That's
that.
why I want to take a break from it this
Yeah.
year.
Well,
I'm gonna
but
just
you
go
still
do-
have a
I'm
mother.
gonna do a me day.
But you still have a mother.
I do.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll take a spa day or something.
There you go.
Maybe that's what we should do. We should treat ourselves to day at the what is that, spa castle or something like that.
I'm gonna make Steven take you out.
Oh yeah, there we go. He needs to.
Mm-hmm.
He owes me. Yeah, we've done some fun things too. Like when Kristen and I first started planning Mother's Day together, we planned. Well, the first one was the year after. Was it?
It was after COVID.
It was after COVID, or was it
Mhm.
during COVID? No, it was during COVID.
Oh, that one, yeah, was in your backyard.
We had it in the backyard, but we social distanced
That was
in the
first
backyard
time I had seen you since.
since COVID started, right? And we did not have Raina, but we did have my mom here, and Kristen and Travis came,
And Steven came.
and we Mark barbecued in the backyard, and then we had like a big long table, and nobody could go up to the table with anybody else that they didn't live with. And then we social distanced our chairs all over the backyard. I have a really large backyard. And it was kind of amusing, but it was fun, and it was good to be together again for a change. And then, was it the year after that we did
The picnic.
the picnic? We went to the park, and we decided we'd just do, fried chicken in the park. That way we did do some cooking. I think we made some
Sides. We made the sides.
we made
and
the
then we got
sides,
the
and we
chicken.
bought chicken.
Mhm.
And we just all brought it together at the park and enjoyed it there. And my mom was living in a memory care center at that time, and so she was kind of missing her dog. So we brought the dogs to the park with us, and she could see her dog because she's a dog mom. And that was a good one too. So
Yeah, I enjoyed that a lot, and it was,
the weather was really nice.
it was
and-
pretty like low maintenance too.
Yeah, it was. It definitely was.
So Amber, what does Jason's family do?
Last year, Jason and I took his mom out to one of her favorite restaurants called The Rim. And we bought her dinner.
Mm-hmm. Does Jason still get his mom the same kind of gift?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
You should
she-
tell
She got her,
her standard.
yeah. Well, I think I've talked about this. On the
You should
podcast.
talk about it again because
Yes.
it's hilarious and adorable.
It is.
When I first met Jason, I guess, what is it, like Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, her birthday, Christmas, he always got his mom the same gift, and that was
So
a gift card to her favorite car wash or car detailing place.
It's
And,
so cute, though.
and
It's so boy.
I know. So, like 4 times a year, she got her car detailed. Well, she maybe more than that, if she wanted to. But and I remember like every time she would open it and be like, "Oh, well, I think I needed a car wash."
She probably let her car get extra dirty before Mother's Day, knowing she's gonna get a car wash gift card.
Yeah, and finally, and then the funniest thing was not this last year for her birthday, but not just last year for our birthday, because Jason and I have a birthday that's like a week apart. The year before, we went to this restaurant called Les Margot, and she gives us both gift cards for our birthday, and his gift card was a gift card to that same car wash.
Oh wow!
It was probably one that he gave her. And she gave it back. No, but that was just like, when I saw that, I just busted out laughing because I thought that was the funniest thing.
That is
That
funny.
was like, well, I'm going to start giving you this gift as well. So after he met me, finally, I was like, after seeing him do this to his mom a couple of times, I was like, Jason, what would be nice would be if you found out the favorite place where your mom likes to get her nails done and maybe get her a gift card to get her nails done instead of always getting her a car wash.
That's so funny.
So now he alternates between nails and
Still
car
gets her
wash.
a car wash.
Because she spent Valentine's Day with her mother, because her mother was really sick in the hospital and stuff, and so I bought her a really neat card that opens up and turns into a rose. And I was like, And then, of course, I come home and I was like, I bought your mom a card and stuff, and then, of course, I come home and there's a gift card to the nail place for Valentine's Day, We were originally going to take her out to dinner and get her flowers and stuff like that. But, we didn't get to spend Valentine's Day with her. So we bought, he went and spent like a family day and went to visit his dad that next weekend, and she went with him, and he gave her the gift card and the flower pop-up thing. And I just thought that was, that's his go-to gift.
That's funny and very cute. Very cute.
I don't know, like, I guess various gifts that I bought my mom over the years, I guess. When I was younger, I'd make her something, make her a card.
I do that a lot, too.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of my things is I make cards, so.
And when I got older, I started and got into baking. I'd bake my mom something or bake my grandma something. My grandma's go-to was pineapple upside down cake, so I learned how to make that really well because that's what I made my grandma every year.
I love pineapple upside down cake. Yum.
And then, like, they both got into like nothing bundt cakes, so I'd pick up a nothing bundt cake when I'd go home for Mother's Day. And then I'd usually get my mom, like, her favorite, or not her favorite, but, like, a DVD or something or a book that she didn't have. And then we'd usually go out to, when my mom was living with my grandma, we'd go out to eat at either Western Sizzlin'.
Oh, I remember that place.
Or Cheddar's, because those were my grandma's favorite places. And it used to drive my mom crazy because my grandma would not eat like a full meal by herself. She wanted to get the chicken strips from Cheddar's, and she wanted to share it with my mom. So my mom never could get what she wanted from Cheddar's for Mother's Day because my grandma had to get the chicken strips, and she had to share them with my mom.
That's so funny.
And then one time I went to Cheddar's without my grandma or my mom, and my mom was so excited that she got
To try something different.
get something different that my grandma wasn't there to dominate the meal with the chicken strips.
That's funny.
Yeah. Fun times.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing how Mother's Day and Father's Day plan out this year.
Yeah, me too. Like I say, I don't know. Maybe Bubba will take me somewhere nice for dinner.
There you
Maybe
go.
Maybe I could talk him into taking me to Bob's Steak and Chop House.
Ooh, there you go.
Ruth's Chris.
Ruth's Chris.
Uh-huh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. I'm
Yeah.
making plans for you.
You're gonna have to.
We're gonna have to pull
a lot.
Steven aside and be like, Steven,
He'll be living with you then. So,
Yeah.
There you go.
this is what you're gonna do for Mom on Mother's Day.
I know it's short notice, but
We already have the reservation and everything.
be there 6:30
No, go pick your mom up
Yeah.
and take her there.
and a tie. Yeah.
In a time with flowers.
I already
And-
bought them. They're on the table.
Yeah.
You owe me $20.
Yes.
Little brothers. Oh my. Yeah.
All right. Well, what do we got next week?
Next week,
Steven on the gift
Amber
card
is going to
thing.
be our host, so we
Right.
kind of swapped
Car
things
wash
up these
gift cards.
last few weeks. So
Yeah, so I'm going to be the host, and we're going to talk about how to deal with stress at work because it's stressful season at work right now.
Oh boy.
So
Yeah.
you don't want to miss that one.
I think
Or
everybody
maybe you
has
do, I don't
stress at
know.
work. I don't know.
Everybody does, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think any job. I mean, that's why they call it work, right?
Right.
Not-
It's
not
testing
fun.
season for teachers, so
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
stress
Yeah.
at work.
All
Is it?
right. Yes, it is.
May,
It's final
yeah.
season.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
final season.
Finals.
It's
Well,
the
finals,
final
yeah.
season.
Final
It's the season finale.
countdown. It's the season finale of the year.
All
yeah,
right.
finals. All right. Well, if you enjoyed this podcast, please give us a good rating and share your feed. Share the feed with your friends. And don't forget to check out our website, modernmusings.net, where we do have some blogs posted there and some information. If we have any special links for the podcast, we'll share those there. And then we'll pick up our conversation next week. In between, definitely don't forget to hit us up also on MMC Chat on Facebook.
For sure.
Yep.
All right. Well, we look forward to it. We'll catch you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.